Hey guys, it is Jess with Watch Kitty Shrink. If you hear that outside, it's apparently about to thunderstorm. But it's been a hot minute since I've been on here, a month exactly. And I've been getting the sweetest messages from you all wondering where I was. You all know I'm usually pretty good about doing once a week, and so a bunch of you was just wondering. That means a lot to me that you all were leaving comments that you missed me, because sometimes I feel like I'm so far out, I don't have a whole lot to contribute. So knowing that I was missed means a lot. So let's just jump right into stats, and then I'll tell you all where I have been. This particular update is more like a life update kind of video anyway, just to kind of let you know where I've been. So let's just jump right into it. My highest weight, let's see. I'm so out of practice. My name is Jess. I am now 31 years old. I'm 5'2". On August 23rd, 2016, I had vertical sleeve gastrectomy, which is a weight loss surgery. I had that done in Pikeville Medical Center with Dr. Amy Johnson in Pikeville, Kentucky. My highest weight ever was in April of 2016, and it was 285.0. My surgery weight was 255.4. I have no idea what I came to you at on my last video, but as of 2 days ago on Friday, I weigh, I don't even have that wrote down, but it was 143.2. Instead of rehashing all of this, I'll just tell you that I hit my original goal weight, which is 150 pounds, July of 2017, and I have been bouncing pretty much between 140 and 144 for about 8 months now. Without my consent, I entered maintenance. But the thing is, the really good thing about this is that I have seen that I can maintain weight. I had just a little bit of regain. I bounced back up to 147, but that was just kind of a 1 week thing. But it sort of shows me that I can just live my life and go through things without this. I'm really terrified of regain. I think every weight loss surgery patient is. And it showed me that everything I've gone through, learning how to eat well, has really helped me. Because I've had a tumultuous month. Like I said, I'll get into that. But knowing that I can get through that, life is going to happen. Eventually, at some point, as much as I still want to lose more weight, things get more important than that. And that's okay. Always make yourself and your health a priority. But at some point, it's not going to be your #1 priority. Family will always be the most important thing to me. And that definitely took a priority this last month. And it's just nice to me to see that I can live my life without going off the rails, and it's really nice to just not be gaining weight. That's the cool thing about maintenance for me, is I'm not gaining weight. Yeah, I'm not losing it, but staying the same in the midst of chaos. There's a lot to be said for that too. So I wrote this stuff down because I'm not so good with dates, and so it's easier for me to just look at it and read it. So my mama had surgery on Friday, June the 22nd. It was a colon resection. It was supposed to be laparoscopic. They ended up having to open her up due to scar tissue. And she stayed in the hospital until Thursday, July 5th. So that entire week, what we would do is me and my mom spent the night at the hospital with her. We're the kind of family that if somebody we love is in the hospital, they do not stay there alone. So Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday night, we stayed at the hospital with her. Monday morning, we both went to work, and then as soon as we got off work, we went straight back to the hospital, stayed the night until we went to work the next morning. When we went to work the next morning, my aunts stayed with her one day, my other grandma stayed with her, and my dad stayed with her. So somebody was always with her. You'll never hear me complaining about that. That's what I was supposed to do. But it is a little bit tiring. Probably just sleeping an hour, maybe 2 hours each night. It's pretty tiring. So she came home on July the 5th. No, I'm sorry. That's a lie. She went in on July 22nd and was discharged on July 28th for about a week. And then on Thursday, July 5th, she went back to the hospital and had to have another surgery because her wound got infected. And they had to drain that and then leave it open. And on Friday, July 6th, we had to go out of town because my entire family was meeting us in Charleston, West Virginia. My mama got released from the hospital at like 12 o'clock. She came home, napped for a few hours, and then at 5 o'clock, we hit straight to Charleston. Had a blast, don't get me wrong, but again, we were all exhausted, running on just a few hours of sleep. Over the next couple of days that we've had here, she's had a whole lot of appointments. Just to kind of tell y'all what happened is my mama is 75. She had never had a colonoscopy. She should have. You should start having those once a year after you hit 50, unless your doctor tells you otherwise. Sometimes for some people, after your first one, you can wait 5 years. Always do your preventative care, people. My mama had a polyp that was so big it could not be removed with the... They can usually remove those during the colonoscopy. It could not be. That's why she had to have surgery, which should have been a minor surgery. It ended up having to be open surgery, and it turns out that that was colon cancer. The good thing is it was a very, very small. The polyp was huge, but only an itty bitty part was cancer. They said if she'd have waited any longer, it would have been very bad news. But thankfully, her oncologist had made her have the colonoscopy. In case you don't know, she has a history of breast and lung cancer. So her oncologist was really on top of it, and they removed it, tested all the lymph nodes and margins, and she does not have to have any further treatments. She would have just had to have the colon resection, which is what the doctor ended up doing anyway. Like, it was supposed to just be the polyp removal, but because he had to open her up, doctors are brilliant, and he said, I might as well do the colon resection so this woman don't have to go through this again, because he thought it looked like cancer. And it was. So, really grateful for that. She's grateful she doesn't have to have any more treatments. So, yeah, it's just been a whirlwind. A lot of you all knew that my mama was in the hospital, and you've been sending good vibes and prayers. I appreciate that so much more than I could say. As far as this weekend goes, it's the Lexington, Kentucky Weight Loss Surgery Meetup. So, I'm really, really excited. I have been working on some stuff for like a month. Kind of like a surprise for everybody. There will be a video telling you all what that surprise is. My next couple of videos will probably have a special guest in them, because I'm thinking of all kinds of stuff we can do and film, because I'm not doing much weight loss wise, so might as well make this channel just as fun as I can. So she knows who she is, that she's going to be in my videos, but she don't know. We might get down there and film 5 videos for all I know. But that's really all I have to say. Let me make sure. The only thing I've got is that I would sort of really like to see at least 139.9 by my surgiversary, which would be August 23rd, 2018. But if I don't, I'm pretty happy that I can just live my life and be maintaining at a weight that I'm pretty happy with. I do have another cool announcement that I want to make that involves a local business around here in Pikeville, but I do want to wait until I have a meeting with them before I announce it. So keep tuned. I love you guys, and I will see you all really, really soon.